Hi, this is Wanda from Just Vintage Home. I've decided to totally, completely, absolutely redo my booth, including the things I sell. I've taken out most of the colorful, toothy things and the things that kind of sit there and wait for the right person to find it hidden in there somewhere. And I've gone to whites and neutrals. I caved. I sold out to the man. I've caved and going to the whole farmhouse look as best I understand it. So whites and neutrals and things that might fit that look. And I'm bringing in fall or seasonal colors. And right now we're doing fall. So this video, I kind of had my brightness on too much, so it's going to be a little bright. It's not the best quality video. And the booth looks a bit sparse, but it looks so clean with all the white. So I will narrate as best I can. And I've got it in slow motion too. So sometimes things will drag a little bit and sometimes they'll be okay. This is my screen door at the front of the booth, and I put my little fall banner on that I've been using for years. Excuse me. That's my booth number, WSN 12. I think it's 11 and 12. Right next door, if you can see the nuts in the background, the man makes the nuts, and it smells so good, and they taste wonderful. There's our General Finishes milk paint. So here we have me in the mirror. Just a crate, and I should have changed the scrapbook paper in the back of the crate to something more fall looking. I'll probably do that in the next few days. But the leaves around it, and yeah, it's just a cheap leaf garland, just for fall. Oh, that seems awfully slow right here. There's not much to see. I don't know if you can see, there's some shaving brushes in the bowl and the thing. That curtain, nobody seems to want that child's juvenile curtain. This old, it's vintage, but it probably doesn't belong there now. I'll probably have to put it online or something. Whenever I get back to selling online, I've been focusing on the booth lately and just trying, I don't know, just trying to do that. And whenever I sell something online, I don't even want to anymore. I don't even pack it. But I'll get back to it. I know me, I can't stay away. Slow, slow, slow. There's those shaving brushes. I don't understand why nobody's bought the little plate holder either. That's pretty cool. And a basket full of pictures sitting on top of a piano stool. I've got the piano stool there for $25. Of course, it's not level, and the top comes off, so maybe that's why nobody's wanted it. Again, there's our paint. We're getting a little bit empty on some of them, so we've got a shipment coming this weekend. These things I'm zeroing in on are Jello molds with book page squares stuffed in there. I need to make a video showing how to do that. That was so quick and so easy. Anybody can do it. I've got them priced at $3 a piece, but I thought they turned out so cute. That round thing is a rusty gear or something I've got for $1. I don't think anybody has seen the potential in using that. It's just some baskets in a basket, and the only coin bag that I had left. Sold several of those. Window with, I just taped some sheet music in the panes just to keep it from being so bare. This hutch, I say I need to shut a drawer. The ironstone picture at the bottom, I've got $19 on. It's got some old repairs on it. I may have to reduce that a little bit. Large pine pine straw basket in the corner. I enjoyed putting the fall leaves at the top. So there's the pine cone basket, the large one. I think I've got maybe $10 or $12 on it. That's actually an old candlestick. The little crate was the Dollar Tree crate that I painted and stained and stenciled on it. I think the rooster thing was in a haul video. 2 more pine straw baskets. And just a crooked pumpkin. I think most of my pumpkins are crooked. This is a rustic frame that my daughter brought in. She's starting to bring in things, and she's very talented. She can paint things as well as my husband can. I'm not very good at it. But she can paint, she can sew, she can do anything. There's the old picture. It's quite large. This whole hutch was given to us from a storage unit clean out. It needed a lot of work. I think it needed a new top on it. My husband built the top and made all the repairs and painted it. I think we've got 164 on that. The bamboo bird cage, I had it in the booth for a long time as it was, and it didn't sell, so I brought it home and painted it white. Now I think I've got it for $37 or $39. We'll see if anybody wants it for that. And that's just a little made in India wooden thing. That's a picture of Auburn University in Alabama of 1937, I think, fraternity. No names on the back, but still pretty cool. I like that chalk thing hanging up on the left. It's kind of hiding behind the leaves, though. Just a shelf. The pumpkin farm I had bought this little sign, or maybe it might have been in the storage unit. No, I think I bought that. It was in one of the haul videos, and I sanded it and painted it, and I think it needs a little something else. This orange vase I have had for several years, and I debated on selling it, but I finally just decided to bring it in and see if anybody wanted it. It looks good, but I really considered keeping it. Those leaves in the background I think are home interior, and I angled them so that they intermixed with each other. I thought it looked pretty good. Of course, that's a newer olive jar, bucket, whatever you call it. There's a Clorox bottle. This hutch here we bought is also in terrible shape. Well, I'm zeroing in on the lovebirds right now. Excuse me. That was lunch. I didn't know my O was missing in accessories. I need to figure out that font and cut out a new O. Oh, tilted shade on the lamp. I think about 69 on that old light fixture. Okay, so the hutch. Well, the market sign first. I made that. I was quite proud of myself. There's another little thing that I got in the storage unit giveaway. Okay, the hutch, we bought it, and it was in terrible shape. My husband made all the repairs on that, and he painted it and stained it. But the market was it was in one of the videos. It was the one that said, I collect angels. My husband thinks I started with him. And somebody had done that in magic marker, in indelible ink or whatever. And I had to literally paint over it with stain blocker to get it to not bleed through. Of course, the projects I do are only like $10 or less. The hutch, I should have said, I think we've got 137 on that one. 134 maybe. This fixture coming up was a Max Factor makeup display thing, and it had the Max Factor globe. Well, I went back there. I'm pulling back to get a overall view of the hutch or cabinet or whatever you want to call it. And I'm wobbly on the camera. I'm sorry. So that was a Max Factor makeup display, and the Max Factor globe broke. So now I just got a clear plastic globe. Another crooked pumpkin. And that candlestick used to be black, so I painted it white and distressed it. Here's a geranium painting someone did. I think it's just lovely. And it's under $20. I don't, nobody seems to notice it or something. And I've reduced the price on that candelabra. I think it's maybe $17 now, something like that. Am I going to have to paint it white too, do you think? And here's another one of my little projects. This little file box. I don't think I got a before and after picture on that. But I did a transfer from thegraphicsfairy.com. Did 2 transfers. Now I'm going to slow motion pull the bottles off. Slowly open up the lid to show you the lady sipping her tea in there. Another transfer. Told you it was in slow motion. But if it had gone in regular speed, I wouldn't be able to keep up with what I was showing you. There's me. Decoupage memory jug that I think is just cool as grits. And there's a basket. And this is sort of, I don't know what to do with this right now, so it got stuck off in the corner. Hope that's not making you dizzy. Here's a baker's rack. And with a mirror showing the guys walking through because somebody else sold something. My daughter brought the drawer, and the old candy tin was in one of the haul videos. I didn't make the frame, but I put covered a cork board to put in the frame. And there's another French bucket from one of the haul videos, probably the last one. Some French ads, and the few that I have left. I've sold boucoodles of them. The baker's rack, I think I put $31 on. Here's an old wicker rocking chair. I think my husband told me to put 67 on it or something like that. That was his baby. This bucket was brought in by my daughter. And I painted the table and distressed it. And I think $20 something on that because it's small, but the college kids are back. They're shopping right now, so maybe they'll buy that. And maybe somebody smokes and wants that old ashtray. I always thought those were cool. And this used to be brass. I painted it. It's so unusual for me to be painting things. I just don't usually. And that's just a display in a crate. I did that thing, both of those things. The little cloche is a gutter guard, and I made the put the decal on the tote and painted it. You get a glimpse of that over-the-top fabulous booth that's across from me. One day I want to video hers. Looks to me like this is about the end of it. And I appreciate y'all sticking with me. And come see us sometime, Angel's Antique Mall, Opelika.